Hello everyone, welcome to SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. Myself Pradnya Utekar. In this video, I am going to learn you linear algebra, which is the topic of SYCS semester 4 subject. First we see what is the vector space and the subspaces. Now definition of the vector space is a non-empty set V of objects called the vectors on which are defined two operations. Mainly our two operations are satisfied. First one is addition and multiplication by scalar, that is real number. Scalars are also called as a real numbers value. Subjects to the 10 axioms listed below, means use these 10 rules, then we say that a set is a vector space or the space is called as a vector space. The axiom must hold for all vectors u, v and w in V and for all scalars c and d. First one is the sum of u and v denoted by u plus v is belongs in V set. Next one rule is additive identity u plus v is equal to v plus u. Next one is there is a zero vector in V such that u plus minus v is equal to 0. Fourth one rule is u plus v plus w is equal to u plus in bracket v plus w. This rule is called as a distributive rule in addition. Fifth one rule is for each u in V, there is a vector minus u in V such that u plus minus u is equal to 0. Sixth one rule is a scalar multiplication. The scalar multiple of u by c denoted by cu is in V. Seventh one rule is c into u plus v is equal to c into u plus c into v. Eighth one rule is in multiplication c plus d in scalar u which is equal to cu plus du. Ninth one rule is c into du is equal to cd multiplied by u scalar. And last one rule is multiplicative identity, that is 1 multiplied by u scalar is equal to the u scalar. When these 10 properties, if these 10 properties are satisfied, then we say that our space is called as a vector space. Now what is a subspace? A subspace of a vector space V is a subset H of V that has three properties. First one property is the zero vector of V is in H. H is closed under vector addition, that is for each u and v is in H, the sum also is in H, and the last one property is for multiplication. H is closed under multiplication by scalar, that is for each u is in H and each scalar c, the vector c into multiplied by its scalar is also belongs in H space. It is called as a subspace. Now property A, B and C guarantee that a subspace H of V is itself a vector space under the vector space operations already defined in V. Next one property for subspace is every subspace is a vector space, but every vector space is not called as a subspace. Conversely, every vector space is a subspace of itself and possibly of other large spaces. Now next one term is a subspace spanned by a set. The set consisting of only the zero vector in a real vector space V is a subspaces of V called the zero subspaces and written as in curly bracket 0, that is a zero subspace. As the term linear combination refers to any sum of scalar multiple of vectors and span of V1 in curly bracket V1 to Vp denotes the set of all vectors that can be written as linear combinations of v1, v2, v3 up to vp vector. For example, given v1 and v2 in a vector space V, let H is equal to span of v1 and v2, show that H is a subspace of V. Solution is the 0 vector is in H, that is 0 is equal to 0 v1 plus 0 v2. Now to show that H is closed under vector addition, that's why take two arbitrary vectors in H, say u and w. But u is equal to s1 v1 and s2 v2 and w is equal to t1 v1 plus t2 v2. By axiom 2, 3 and 8 means using property 2, 3 and 8 for the vector space V, u plus w is equal to s1 v1 plus s2 v2 in one bracket plus t1 v1 plus t2 v2 in second bracket. Then add the term wise, first term add with the first term, we get s1 plus t1 v1 is common plus s2 plus t2 v2 is common. Now theorem, a subspace spanned by a set. If v1 to vp are in a vector space V, then span v1 to vp is called as a subspace of V. We call span v1 to vp the subspace span or the subspace generated set by v1 set to vp set. Give any subspace H in a V, a spanning or generating set for H is a set v1 to vp is in H such that H is called as a span of curly bracket v1 to vp vectors. Now what is a null space of a matrix? An explicit description of a null set A means no relations between the vector in null A and the entries in a A set. We say that null A is defined implicitly because it is defined by a condition that must be checked. No explicit list or description of the elements is in null set A is given. Solving the equation Ax is equal to 0 amounts to producing an explicitly descriptions of null set A. For example, find a spanning set for the null space of the matrix A is equal to. This is 3 cross 5 matrix means 3 rows and 5 columns are there. In this matrix, first one row is -3, 1 and 2, next one row is 6, -2 and 4 up to -7, -1 and -4. This matrix is a spanning set or it is also called as a null space of a matrix. Thank you student. In the next lecture we see what is the linear transformation and how to solve linear transformation using the linear combination.